Good morning. My hood up today because it is chilly outside. Yeah, didn't quite have to scrape the ice off the car, but did have to sit there for a minute just while it all defrosted. So that's fun. Just grab my coffee. And I'm back. Can't do much about this stuff. It's good first thing in the morning. Right, so today's workout, got a good one. It is going to be 5 rounds, 4 time. We're going to do a 400-meter run. We are then going to do $12 overhead squats, 9 pull-ups, and 6 burpees. Just a token gesture at the end there. So what we've got to do is just think about this workout quickly, how we might tackle it. So if we're firstly indoors and we're not getting outside to go running today, then our scaling options are going to be to use a machine if we've got one available. Now, we might do burpees. I know there are burpees in the bottom of the workout. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay, so we could do burpees for the run. Again, 400 meters, we're looking at no more than around that 2-minute mark for those. So depending on how good you are at burpees, it's going to be somewhere probably between 20 and 30 burpees to sub out there. Okay, so if you about sort of 10 burpees a minute kind of person, then obviously 20 is going to be about the right number for you. Could do double unders. For those, it's again going to be very dependent on how your double unders are. If you're practicing, it might just be the case that you look at the clock, you do 2 minutes, and then you move on to the other bit. And then when you get around to it again, look at the clock, 2 minutes of practice, okay, and that's going to work out about right. So that's the 400-meter run. We'll then move on to our 12 overhead squats. If you have a barbell at home, then feel free to use that. I am going to use kettlebell today because in my head I planned it with a kettlebell, or a dumbbell is fine, and we'll be doing 6 on each arm. So I'll do 6 on one side and then 6 on the other for my 12 reps. Obviously, if we don't have any weight for those, I'm sure we can find something for some squats, but we will do just air squats and probably double the number, 24. So, like I say, I'll be using a kettlebell. You could use a dumbbell. You might use a barbell if you've got one of those at home. What was I going to say? Other options for getting some weight, or if your equipment is too heavy, then obviously a rucksack would be fine. We could either hold onto the carry handle or give it a big hug, okay, for that load, and just do goblet squats. Okay, we could take that kettlebell, place it on one shoulder, and just do the squats with that extra weight on one side, switch arms, and then do it on the other side if it is too heavy to do the overhead squats, especially at this time of day. Then when we come to our pull-ups, obviously we've still got our pull-up bars here, so that's fine. We might do a bent over row, okay, with our kettlebell or dumbbell. We can either do that single arm. If it's quite heavy, we might use both arms, okay, and then obviously go through those reps. Again, if it is really light, you might need to adjust the number of reps you do. Obviously, you're probably going to do at least 10, aren't you? If you're doing bent over rows, you do 5 on each side. You might need to do just a few more just for that intended stimulus. We've then got those 6 burpees at the end. Now, if you have done the burpees instead of the run, sorry, that's what I'm trying to say, then for the burpees at the end of each round, what we'll do is just do some sit-ups, and we'll just do 12. Okay, 12 sit-ups. So that'll take about the same amount of time as 6 burpees. Okay. Sorry, coach, just sniffing my feet. That's very difficult. Cool. So that's the workout. 5 rounds of time, 400-meter run, 12 overhead squats, 9 pull-ups, and then 6 burpees. Excellent. Right, so what we're going to do to get warm, stand here and drink lots of coffee. Then we're going to jump on the bike. We're going to get just a couple of minutes done. Okay, just so I can get the legs moving. If you're running in this workout, then it's probably obviously going to be a good idea to go for that run now, do a 400 meter jog. If you are just at home and you can't get out and run, then obviously a few burpees and stretching. Okay, maybe use that 3 rounds of Cindy with burpees. So for this today, we might do 5 pull-ups, 10 burpees, and then 15 squats. Okay. So I'll jump on the bike and I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Remember, if you've got any questions, pop them in the side, and then when I get off the bike, I can answer them. Right, guys. It feels nice and warm now. Not quite yet. Okay, so let's go through. What I want to do is just hit the head from one side, move to the other, working on that. Magic. Magic, sorry. Okay, let's start with that left ear and the ear, which is going to roll down forwards, just to the side. Relax. shake it off, and then we're going to go the other way, so ear down to the shoulder again, and then just rolling back. Time's right. The shoulders going forwards. And backwards. That's that whole shoulder girdle. Just want to move there. Up. And keep moving. Right, let's try this. Shrug those shoulders up. And let's go one forwards and one backwards. And back the other way. Coffee down now. Those arms forwards in big circles. And backwards. One forwards and one backwards. Switch direction on that quickly. Times, hands up to the chest. Take that out to the side. Okay. Hands and hips. Back the way. Right, go through 10 leg swings. Sorry, Right, now just hop down on the floor. Just lift those knees up and just take them just from side to side. Okay. Did I just pop me? Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm stuck now. And I won't be able to get up and complete the rest of the workout. Oh no. Oh no. Can you do it? He's really, so you can do the run and the burpees, but you can't do the overhead squats and the pull-ups. It's Meg. Meg will do those. She will. And you can just do the run of it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, right. Let's take a little look-see now at getting warm for the kettlebell or dumbbell overhead squat. Okay, first thing we're going to do, we'll just start with 10 nice air squats. Should be right. I walked into something yesterday. It was quite big. It was really silly. It was basically right at the bottom of my knee, so it's a little bit sore, just down there. And it really hurts when I squat. So side to side. What my list is on? I'll take a little bit of pressure off it. So yeah, if you see me subbing those overhead squats out for something else, then that's why. I thought it'd be alright, so it's fine on the bike, and then suddenly start doing some squats. Okay, so what I want to do is stretch as well before we start these overhead squats. So set that heel up to the hips, press those forwards, press the hips forwards. Yeah, and switch sides. Okay, now we're just going to go through another 10 air squats. Yeah, getting there now. Nice and snuggled if you do this workout. Cool. Whoa. Just a bit. Keep it on for a bit longer. Okay, so just take the feet wide and just going to lean down forwards. Stretch out the back of those legs a little bit. And back. Okay, right, so we have now got our weighted object. I'm going to grab that now. Okay, if it's a dumbbell or kettlebell, quickly just run through. I'll just get ready to demo the different movements. So, first one being the overhead squat, which is what we're trying to do with a kettlebell, or can be done with a dumbbell. So, just take that straight up overhead and squats. Good. That's fine. If the weight you've got at the moment is too heavy, then just stick that weight on your shoulder, and then you can just do your squats there. Simple. They're the two scaling options if you've got the weight. If you haven't, then it is just a straight up body weight squat. Satisfied how many you're going to do. If you're doing pull-ups, you've got a pull-up bar, that's fantastic. Oh, what I didn't mention is some of you might have a pull-up bar at home, which is obviously not suitable for kipping or say pull-ups. What you can do is obviously just scale the number that you do in the workout. Okay, so instead of trying to go for 9, it might just be that we just do 3 strict pull-ups, okay, and then obviously move on to the next round. So obviously, with the pull-ups got a bar. If we're doing bent over rows with kettlebell, they'll look like this. And then if your kettlebell or dumbbell is too heavy for one arm, you just hold on to it both. So good, and that is the bent over row. The pull-ups, and then burpees. We said we're either doing burpees or sit-ups, okay, which I'm sure, hopefully, you guys are okay with. If not, stick something in the comments. I hope you are. Good. So I think I'm going to do my reps on this bar today. Which what I'll do, just run through now a few of each movement. So you just get yourselves ready. I am going to put my lifting shoes on for these squats. I think it will just help my bruised knee a little bit, detrimental to anything else. We'll cycle 1,000 meters each round. Just drop that on my toe.
Oh, yes.
So I have to mark these videos not suitable for children. And then if I drop something on my toe and swear, I feel bad for it. The other one is behind the board.
Oh.
Give these little badges a try before we start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good case of once you've done the first lot, you'll be fine. I'm sure you do more than 12.
Oh, yeah, that's one.
Just do one on each arm now, and then get the 16. That's what I've done. And then I'll just discover what 24 is like when I get off the bike.
Yes, that's true.
Right, we're going to start in a couple of minutes. Go in 2 minutes. Morning, Lawrence. You probably wrote that ages ago. I only just seen it, but good morning.
He's like, why aren't they speaking to me?
Yeah. Why has no one mentioned me? Yeah. Still live? Yeah. Not pre-recorded. To think about it, especially the other day when we had all those technical issues first thing in the morning. And I couldn't work through them. It's too early and everything was happening. And at that point, I was like, right, sit, I'm going to record everything. Oh, hi, Tim. I was like, I'm going to just record it. And I thought, nah. Try again. Good stuff by the way hit. Right, we are getting into this. stay. 10 seconds. Stay there. Still going, keep going. We're going to 25 minutes. So 3.5 minutes. Okay, 2.5 minutes. Thanks. See you, Lawrence. Couple of minutes, get done, guys.
Hey, welcome, Tim. It's quite a fun one. I enjoyed it as well.
Wrap that up.
I think that's pretty much everyone. There's only one person that hasn't shown themselves.
Who could it be? Mr. Man. There's Andrew again, sitting there in the X5 somewhere.
Yeah.
On the side of the road, going, oh, just see what these guys are up to.
Well done, Mother dear. Fun times.
Yeah, good times. That's all right. I'll give you my thoughts on the workout in a second. Oh, I assume it goes to 25 minutes. It's 10 seconds away, so. 3, 2, and time. 25 minutes. Okay, so, well, what are my thoughts on that? Do you know what? The overhead squats, pull-ups, and burpees weren't actually that bad. Like, the whole thing as a whole, obviously, when your heart rate's up, it's tough. But going from movement to movement, it wasn't actually that bad. So I think with the overhead squats, you know, the goal was to try and go, I wasn't trying to like go really hard on the run or the bike, and just allow myself so I could get off, have a breath, just compose myself and go into the overhead squats and do those. And then again, the same thing going to the pull-ups. And I think with the burpees, with the 6, I said to Meg when she was writing the workout up that they were just an inconvenience. And really, there's no reason to not go straight from the pull-ups into the burpees. So if you're doing this, as soon as you've done your pull-ups, 6 burpees, get them done. And then the recovery was just on the first few hundred meters on the bike. You know, I pushed the 6 burpees out, got on the bike, controlled my breathing, and then got back into the pace that I wanted so that I was ready for the overhead squats when I got off. So that was it really. Overhead squats fine. Pull-ups, they were no bother at all. And then the 6 burpees, they weren't really a bother. They just get the heart rate up after you've done all the other stuff really. And I think for a lot of people, they come to burpees and sort of don't look forward to them. But what I say is when you have smaller numbers like that for 6, like I am not particularly great at them. I don't really enjoy them. But when I see smaller numbers like that, I know I can push 6 burpees out really hard. So I recommend that you give that a try in this workout and then see how it feels. You can just recover on the run, because at least then you're moving. And it's better to get the burpees done, move, and then walk as opposed to just standing still, if that makes sense. So give that a try and see how it goes. Let me know in the comments below the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. And we'll see you again tomorrow morning.
Bye.
End stream. That's annoying. It then takes me to another screen asking me if I'm sure I want to end. So let's try that again. End stream.